Oh, hi, I'm Dick Van Dyke, a Democrat for the most part. I've lived out here 29 years now, and the changes I've seen, this Measure R is almost a little late in coming, but I can't see why anybody would be against it. It's not hurting business. The city council, of course, the more development, the more tax money. It's good for the city in that regard. But we're close to becoming unlivable now. To get to my doctor in town is an hour and a half. Malibu, PCH is impassable now. And I think it's by far the best thing to do, and I hope people realize that it's not against business. When I moved here, we had a locally owned record store, a locally owned bookstore, and all kinds of non-chain stores. And the most of them that come in really don't do very much business. It's for the name, to have a Malibu location, because they really don't. People come out here on the weekends in flocks and look in the window and buy an ice cream cone and go home. It really is, we don't need it here at all. For 7 years we didn't have a hardware store. We had to go to Chatsworth to buy a screwdriver. Thank God we have one of those now. But I do hope everybody realizes that we're not trying to stop progress. We're trying to maintain the city as it's supposed to be.
What do you feel the consequences will be if Measure R fails?
I'm sorry?
If Measure R fails, what do you think the consequences will be?
Well, I think that a great big grocery store is going to come in. What's the name of it? Whole Foods is coming in on a corner by my house. I'll never be able to get out of the neighborhood. No, I'm afraid that it will just explode. It will just explode. There's a lot, as he said, there's about 1 million square feet that could be developed around Malibu, and they'll do it too. We've got the sewer problem coming up, and that means probably a big hotel if that happens. So I think it's going to be impossible to keep the country nature that Malibu once was. I lived here in 1949 when the only groceries you could get were at the gas station, and the barber was in the back of the gas station.
So what do you miss the most?
What?
What do you miss the most?
Miss the most? The country quality. Back then, Malibu, PCH was two lanes, could drive back and forth and rarely pass another car. And that's how much has changed for me. And I'm not looking to go back to the old days. I'd just like to slow it down a little bit and have some order.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.